Today's video is for all my fellow van lifers out there who share the adventure with their furry companions. It can be a challenge to balance all the things that go along with traveling with a pet, but fear not, I've got some hacks to make van life with pets a breeze. First up, let's talk about finding the perfect stealth parking spaces. When I'm in cities, I usually park at hotels or hospitals. I always look for spots that have a grassy area right outside the door. These are usually end spots or spots next to an island. These hidden gems provide an easy, stealth space for those quick potty breaks at night or first thing in the morning. Just know that if they have lawn sprinklers, they're likely to go off in the middle of the night, and you may have intermittent rain on your van. It can be kind of scary. Next on our list of van life pet hacks is the ever so clever spill-proof water bowl. This was a game changer. Henry's water dish was constantly spilling in my van while I was driving. We need to always have water available to our furry co-pilots, but having a water bowl that doesn't spill makes both of us happy campers. Even on the roughest of roads, this bowl keeps the water where it's supposed to be, in the bowl. And of course, what's a van life adventure without a visit to a dog park or two? These lively hubs are a pet's paradise, offering a mix of exercise, socialization, and tail wagging fun. Plus, it's a fantastic way for you to socialize as well. Have you heard about SniffSpot? When dog parks are not an option, you can usually find a fantastic place to let your pup roam off leash using the SniffSpot app. It's a treasure trove for discovering pet-friendly outdoor spaces near you. SniffSpot is my go-to app for finding safe and enjoyable places where Henry and I can play fetch without worrying about competing with other dogs. Just as we pack our own essentials for those just-in-case moments, having a well-stocked pet first aid kit can be a lifesaver in emergencies. Include things like gauze pads, adhesive tape, tweezers to remove thorns or ticks, antiseptic, styptic powder to stop bleeding from minor cuts, and an emergency blanket. Keeping your furry friends' well-being in the forefront ensures peace of mind. Speaking of peace of mind, let's not forget about that wonderful Rover app. This is like Airbnb for dogs. Rover connects pet owners to trustworthy pet sitters and dog walkers. This is a great service to use when you want to explore places where pets might not be allowed. I like it better than boarding Henry. It gives me peace of mind because I can read reviews posted by other pet owners of their experience. I don't know about you, but I don't like getting eaten up by bugs. Having window screens for your van can make a world of difference. They allow for ventilation, keeping the van airy and pleasant without welcoming in unwanted critters. Your pup will appreciate the fresh air as much as you do, all while keeping the space secure and comfortable. Does your dog have a microchip and a collar with your contact information? Make sure your information is up to date. In addition to the microchip, you may want a GPS device, like an Apple AirTag, to put on their collar. We can't imagine our pets wandering off, but just in case, you'd rather be safe than sorry. Tractor Supply stores are my go-to place for a do-it-yourself dog wash. $10 for everything you need, including the soap and towels. It's quick and easy when you have the right equipment, and I love not having to mess with the mess. Copies of vaccination records are a must when we are traveling with our furry friends. If your dog either gets sick or needs to be boarded for a time, you will need a copy of their vaccination records. Usually a copy on your phone will suffice, but not always, so be sure to have physical copies as well. What would you do if you were enjoying a lovely hike and came upon a rattlesnake, an elk, or even a bear? If you're like me, you might get a little too comfortable out there in the woods and let your little guy off leash. But the last thing you want is your dog loose and barking at a bear or a rattlesnake. Be smart about letting your hiking buddy off leash. By following these hacks and planning pet-friendly adventures, you and your companion can experience the freedom and joy of van life together. Remember, a happy pet makes for a happy van lifer.